I'm back. What's going on, everybody? William Stewart, Sean Green. As you can tell, he's not too thrilled with me being back here. It's week 3 of Division 2 here for the CSC Challenger Series, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. And boy, what a doozy of an affair we have for you this evening as Johnny Lackey takes on Tyler Henze. What do you have to say, Sean?
Weirdly, so much. And you would think on day 6 of doing this in a row that there'd be nothing left to say, but you guys don't know me if that's the case. So, first of all, the big talking point has to be what happened after Monday night's CSC Division 1 night ended, right? By the end of that night, we had a top 4 confirmed, and not a single player and that top 4 was in the top 4 last season or the year before. And on top of that, and I didn't look back any further, but I'm pretty sure it's any season. So on top of that, you have the loser side of the bracket that has one nice little pod that if you just took a screenshot of that pod, it would look like it's the 3rd place match to get to the finals of what everyone was expecting last year. Ram Guevara is about to play Leonard Gates on the loser side of the bracket for the chance to play Mike Maloney. The loser of the 9th through 12th place match will only get their money back in the CSC Challenger season this season when all of those guys are used to making 4 digits higher in this tournament. It's nuts.
It's absolutely insane. This season is just overwhelming, and really the kicker has been JC Martinez, who's really went through this just display and onslaught. I mean, last week he had the highest average for Division 1, and that's like, wait, what? And yeah, it is. I mean, maybe there was a little bit of a curveball. We didn't have that upper echelon game from somebody, but at the same time, it just shows you the all-out scrappy duel that is in Division 1, and we're about to see a scrappy duel here in Division 2, no doubt.
Yeah, this one's it's going to be a great battle. Absolutely. Season 2 has been great so far. You have on the winner side still Tyler Weehee taking on Josh Crisini. Sorry, I got his first name wrong this time. And then, of course, Johnny Lackey, Tyler, the winner of tonight's match will battle the winner of that one. And then Mike Scarborough, who had the highest average coming into Division 2, taking on Jake Smith. Those are both guys that we, not to toot our own horn, kind of picked at the beginning of this in the pre-show to kind of meet in that spot. And then people that we'd not pick, let's just call it what it is. Joe Rutledge, who, how can we forget about him? And he's taking on Corey Beck. They're at the top of that bracket. So 4 of those 8 players are going to move on to the top 4, and I can't wait to see who it is in this battle tonight. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. And let's go ahead and get it started. Let's go ahead and take it on over to Tyler Henze, hand solo. He's been playing, he's playing out of the Rustic Saloon this evening. Been playing for just 4 years. Imagine that. But he's 19. 19. It's just
19
crazy. Yeah, he's averaging right now a 4.95. That currently is your first overall ranking in Division 2. He's got a 79.2 win rate. He's throwing Harrow's Black Knights 18-gram darts. And a little more information about him: 9 marks, 19 7 marks, and 3 white horses. Round 1, he took on Hunter Van Beek. 9-0 performance there with a 5.29 average. And then how about round 2? Ken Rip is who he took on with a 9-4 victory there. A 4.74 average, and that happened in person, folks, as he had to stare Ken down and let him know who he was.
Uncle Ken, he gets the job done. And Tyler Henze is, I think he's out to prove something this season. He's an absolutely sweet kid, even all 6'8" of him. And he's though a dangerous player on the start board. Let me just throw out one thing for you. Steve Hilger is in the top 4 of Division 1. His average for the CSC Challenger Series season, a 4.95 MPR, which is exactly what Tyler Henze has. So realistically, the same exact run through, if it would have been Tyler Henze in that spot instead of Porky, do we see Tyler Henze in the top 4 of Division 1? And if that's the question, then how much of the favorite does he have to be, even though we know a good deal about his opponent tonight, and he is not one to slack against.
Not at all. Not at all. Well, how about some Johnny Lackey action? Dr. Handsome, what do you have to say?
Yeah, so Division I participant for the last 5 seasons. Now he's dropped down to Division II, where he will tell you nothing's changed, and it's still just as difficult. And darts is one of those sports that right now everyone's raising their game to higher levels, and that's a absolute crazy stat. I want to point out, glad Miles is okay before we go through anything else. His son Miles had an issue a couple weeks ago. He had emergency surgery, so it looks like he's on the mend, and we'll continue to follow along, buddy, and keep you in your prayers while you go through that. I can only imagine, but life always comes first for these guys, and that's something that we forget from time to time. But let's go back to darts, because he's throwing a 4.71 NPR currently, which is 5th overall this season in Division II. 13 9 marks, 53 7 marks, 55 5 marks in 30 games played. So he's only played 6 more games. His win percentage is a 59.4. His week 1 win was over Jason Hawkinson 9-6, and then he won over KC Jones 9-6 last week. Throwing those Michael Smith 18 grams, and he's been playing for 14 plus years out of the stadium in Pasadena, Texas.
Well, there you go. Some mentionables for both of these individuals as we get underway with our count up leg here. Johnny Lackey to throw first.
Yeah, if you've never watched before, let's go over the rules and specific format for the CSC Challenger Series. It is a it's a double elimination style tournament. This is the winner side. Players play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket with a cork or 3-dart count up to start the match. You'll see if Tyler gets he has to go at the triple 20 now and tie it up. We're going to read cork to start the match. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. If either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until the deficit is reduced to 2 legs. This is the PPD player advantage rule. And if we go the distance,
and we're going for speed,
the players will cork for start in the last leg decider. That's probably the best one yet, and that's saying a lot.
You're welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome? Looks like Tyler Henze is going to go ahead and get the start here in leg number 1. Hand solo. Trying to start off on the right foot. Who do you have in this one, buddy?
Indeed. I'm going to go ahead and take Tyler. I think that he's put on the better performance so far in this season. Although maybe you'd say no, I can't say that. I think they both had some decent run to get here. But yeah, I think Tyler's got the edge here. I'm going to go ahead and go 9-5 Tyler. I got 14.5 for our 9 marks tonight. Maybe a little bit heavier on the 9 marks, but I think that that's what we're going to have.
I like it. Were you surprised when you were looking through those averages of the two players? There's only 6 games difference, but the 9-mark difference is 53-19, and the 5-mark difference is 55-24.
Yeah, 53-19 on the 7-mark difference is really hefty there.
Weird.
And that did surprise me a little bit, because I figured that Tyler has been, probably getting a hefty amount of those 7 marks, but maybe it's instead 6 marks and 5 marks that he's been hammering away. I don't know.
I honestly, here's my thought on it, is that it's because he's winning legs so quickly and he's running through triples so quickly that he's not really giving himself a pointing back and forth thing where he's going to be going maximum number of 7 marks, maximum number of 9 marks throughout in a single leg of darts. That's my suggestion or guess.
That round 1 display with Hunter Van Beek, 9-0, 5-2-9 is just really impressive there from Tyler. And having a couple mentionables. Yeah, and a couple mentionables for Johnny here. Round 1, Jason Hawkinson, 9-6, 4.78 for his NPR there. And then round 2, Casey Jones, 9-6 with a 4.63 average there. So a couple fairly identical averages. Slightly off there for round 1 and round 2 instead of Tyler's, hefty 5.29, and then kind of standard of the pack here for Division 2, the upper echelon at 4.74.
All right. Well, you heard it right there. I'm excited to see. First of all, you all can see these stats, which I love, because these stats there's now more of them available. I want to give a huge shout out to PPD and those who think that all stats matter for pushing kind of that direction there as we get our first. Boom goes the dynamite there from Tyler Henze. And he's off and running on those. That's number 13 of the season. And look at that, Johnny Lackey. Don't worry about that little guy.
Yeah, Yepram sent me that information over and said, what do you think of this? I said, man, I like it. Yeah, you got to dig a little bit more to find some information, but it provides all the information for you and even a leg-by-leg breakdown if you want it. So that's really impressive.
Yeah, it'd be really nice if it was like just real time for us so that like right after it's over, we can just be like, and he did this. Exactly. And these legs, that'd be cool. Now we just need to work on that.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, as we get nearing the end of leg number 1, we want to let you know that A to Z Darts is sponsoring tonight's stream here at the CSC Challenger Series, like they always have since season number 2. But you want to get involved in the raffle tonight from A2ZDarts.com. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a $15 gift certificate to their website, A-ZDarts.com. All you got to do is leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page, and you'll be entered for your chance to win. And that was one of those where I started the sentence. I didn't know exactly where it was going, but I found it along the way, and I'm happy about that as Tyler Henze wins leg number 1 with a 4.50 average.
Yeah, I do want to say here. Sorry, I just wanted to jump in real quick. Yeah, so a lot of the people that have been with us for a long time know the answer to this, but there's a lot of new people watching the show. For the longest time, we used to have both bars with the camera package. That was a rare occasion. They've gone up tenfold in the last couple seasons here, but this is just one of those rare instances where Tyler doesn't really have a camera package anywhere in his driving vicinity. And that's the reason why you're only seeing the 1 bar perspective. It's something that doesn't really happen much anymore. We actually try to actively avoid it, but just so you guys know, that's why that is the case.
Do better, Tyler. Drive farther. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay.
No, I agree. He should be able to. He should have to drive no matter how far it is, even at the age of 19. You know, send him on a crossroad road trip. Teenager needs to learn himself some streams. You know, 7 mark from Johnny Lackey. Oh. So I was super excited, Will, because tonight is the last night in the 6 nights in a row live streaming, which, again, I never want to sound like I'm complaining because we have the greatest job in the business, hands down. But you know how it goes. 6 days of doing that plus 3 days of teaching on top of that. It gets a little much. So I'm so excited. Tomorrow I have the night off from live streaming. And I was like, oh, my gosh. And then this weekend, I'll have a great weekend, just nice and relaxing. I get to just hang out. And bombshell. Boom goes the Dinah Nick. And boom goes the Dominic. And, we have PPD Nationals this weekend. So, ladies and gentlemen, you get to see me 9 out of the next 10 days in live streams. Enjoy it, folks. That does not include Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So it's actually 12 of the next 13 days.
Hey, guess what, folks? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, join us. PPD Nationals brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. We'll be streaming the action live, singles, doubles, triples, bringing it all to you, including that bonus pool action. Doesn't get any better than that.
Love it.
Hey, a little bit more mentionable about Tyler Henze.
Yeah.
That Booyah Cup happened this weekend, having a top 12 finish there for Tyler. Pretty good little run for him. He unfortunately had a first round duel with his pops. He missed out on that one. Beat Brett Hollanday in the next round, then Lucas Pretzel, Sugar Shane Johnson, and then missed out to Elliot Milk in that top 12. So pretty good run there from the young man.
That's beating some pretty good talent. Absolutely.
Definitely. So just wanted to mention that one.
All right, Tyler Henze behind 101 points, looking at the 18s.
He can make a stab here. Well, not anymore. He needed that dart.
Only gets a 4 mark, so Johnny Lackey. Let's see how he decides to attack this. Points first. Going up. I don't like the second dart there. Do you agree with that?
Yeah,
I just don't think it makes.
We'll see.
It doesn't make him as any difference whatsoever on a triple combo from Henze, and he needed 2 marks to close the 18s. I just think that's a bit of a risky play there, where they're at in the match.
Could have been, but Lackey's going to get away with it.
No harm done.
Yep. Yeah, just go ahead and take a shot at the 18s and point some more. Or yeah, I think that's the only answer. I wouldn't take a stab at the 16s or 15s here. I definitely point some more because Henze with 2 darts can turn the tide on you. That third, take his chance at those 17s if he so chooses. We'll see.
Well, how about the turntables? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm about to say, he needs to get a little bit more than that, actually, but
yeah,
he can get away with taking a shot there.
So how about the turntables turning here, right? Tyler, oh, I think that he found himself a cheerleader, and it's his Pops now. Pops is doing his thing.
That was atrocious, Sean.
Yeah, you're welcome, because the actual song is too. So, Pops is now cheerleading him along.
Yeah, it was good. I love it. It was good to talk with Rick this weekend for a little interview about the Win More sponsorship, as well as we talked about Tyler for a split second there. And he thinks he can go far in this game if he just continues trucking on and seeing where this game could take him. You never know. The sky's the limit for him. And he's already touching the clouds with his head anyways. He might as well just continue to grow, right?
If he's touching the clouds, he might as well just reach up for the stars. And, he has the talent to do so, and especially at the age of 19. And that room this weekend gave us a lot of hope for the talent that's up and coming. Here's Johnny Lackey wins leg number 2 with a 5.34. Dr. Handsome.
Yeah, good average there from Johnny. 5.34, and Henze with the same average as the first leg, 4.5.
Yeah, obviously, we had 3 talented teenagers there this weekend. 2 of them qualified for the Booyah Cup, and Mason Sasser and Tyler Henze. And then, of course, 13-year-old Liam Musser, who I got to see for the first time in person. And dear goodness, if that kid, if he just continues to have fun playing the game, first and foremost, and if he continues to have fun improving in the game, he could be real dangerous.
Very much so. Very much so. I would agree with you there as Johnny Lackey hits a 7 mark. Try to counteract those 20s from Tyler. Tyler's going to need
guys,
a triple
can't tell you how much we appreciate y'all tuning in with us tonight here at the CSC China Series Division 1B. This matchup between the 19-year-old and he looks like he's 25, but I know he's older than that, right?
He doesn't look like he's 25, but yeah, just a little bit older than that.
Well, he definitely works out, which is more than we can say.
Yeah, I work out.
I'm shooting right now. There you go.
I walk to the kitchen every once in a while. Get the job done.
Well, that's true. Yeah, actually, about once a month, I have to run for some situation. Usually it's because it's raining out and I don't want to get wet, or I'm late for something. But even then, I'm probably going to walk. So, yeah, it takes a lot for me to have to run. But that usually counts as my, monthly one sprint. Sometimes you have to sprint to the line, in darts, because, it's about to time out. That can be my one sprint for the month.
Touché. Trying to do a little bit better here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Johnny Lackey taking his chance at the 20s, closes the door here with a 4-point lead. Now up to Tyler to take a shot here at the 18s.
And look at this.
Yeah, big play here. Oh, look at that.
Confident shot.
Ooh, but kind of cost him there with his last dart. A 1-1 isn't going to be much value, and he's still down here. But yeah, you see Lackey making the smart choice. Now take his chance.
Ooh.
If he would have had that one, that would have been a great 9 mark.
And he probably went, gosh dang it, Johnny.
Not so much twang there in Johnny's voice. Come on now.
Hey, it's the Texan in him. It comes out every once in a while. Rachel, I think, is my spirit animal, saying I only run for tacos. Yeah, that's about right.
That taco truck this weekend was pretty delicious. I'll tell you what.
I was running in my mind while you went to go get those for us. All right, Johnny Lackey, a slight lead. Not anymore.
Yeah, he'll take a shot at the 16s here.
No, he's not. Fills up the bet on the 18s. Boom goes the dynamite. That's his second of the match, second of this in the third leg now. 1-1 score line. For those of you who forgot like me.
So I do want to give you guys some updates looking at our calendar here coming up for our other matches, because I know a lot of people are very, very adamant on who they want. So we have Ricky Bobby in chat saying if Steve Hilger and the Dragons match is not on stream next week, I'm going on shower strike. Well, bad news for the noses of Wisconsin.
Yep.
Coming up next Monday will be JC Martinez versus Danny Baggish, and then more than likely Maloney versus opponent the Monday after that, and the Monday after that the other top 4 matchup of Jules and Porky, and then King C, and then third and final. So our normal rhythm for Division 1, as there's a lot of people with camera packages still in it. So just to give you guys a heads up, that's how Division 1 is currently shaping up based off the roadmap we're trying to lay out currently.
And a reminder, that is all brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. So if you have any issues, just go ahead and reach out to them, not us, because we have no control over who gets streamed.
But we do like a good complaint, so just send those Will's way.
Yeah. Oh, you son of a gun. Don't do that. No, but at the same time, we're looking forward to it no matter what. Hey, it took off to the races there for a second, but it's back. No, it's going to be good. No matter who we got coming to you, it should be a great match. And JC's on quite the run, and it should be a good one versus Danny Baggish, as we all know what Danny's capable of. But he's going to have to bring it with how JC's playing. JC, you can consider the new Mike Maloney online warrior, it seems like. Let me tell you what.
Well, I don't know necessarily all that, but I don't know. I don't have much to say after that. But I do want to say JC Martinez has been on quite a run, and you heard it. You're still going to get the Porky Jules match. It's just going to be 2 weeks after. So you just got to be patient. The next 3 weeks, if you didn't hear those next 3 weeks of pretty much what's going to happen, you should be excited of the next 3 weeks for Division 1. I know I am. I know that we can't wait to stream those matches, but it's set up to be just great match after great match after great match to finish out the CSC season. And that's the beautiful thing. So we have not had a terrible actual like duo yet this season.
Definitely so. I mean,
we've had couple of like heavier victories, but that had nothing to do with like the player matchups and everything to do with just how they played.
Tyler's gonna have to make a stand here. A triple would be nice, and you can see he wanted that dart back, and he's gonna want that one back as well because it's only a 2 mark.
Yep.
I mean, I talked to Tyler one-on-one for a little bit today on the interview and off it. The one thing I commented on, I was like, Tyler, yeah, you won your last 2 CSC stream matches, but I'm gonna be honest with you, they were always below the standard of what you were averaging otherwise. Does the stream make you nervous? And do you feel like after TOC, when you had that big doubles matchup of the father-son versus Gates and Maloney, do you feel like that was the real change for you? And he's like, yeah, ever since that, feel less nervous when approaching these situations, but obviously it still weighs in from time to time, and that's what he's really battling, is that on-stream nerves.
He's 19.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that we always remember and keep in the back of our minds because it's a great stat. And he's only been playing for 4 years, but
good 7
at the same time.
Good 7.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, gets control at this point. But yeah, I mean, those nerves are going to be the last thing to kind of get in. The mental game can be, especially for the maturity aspect of it, can be one of the last things to come in. You have a freak of nature in Luke Littler that not only has the talent that is ungodly, but he also has the mind of like a seasoned veteran. As we get a 8 mark from Tyler Henze, he goes 7-8, and that's how you win the leg in 2 rounds right there.
Yeah,
and that's a mismarked dart on dart 2, but I don't think. Yep, and Lackey's gonna wave it off. Yep.
That's gonna be a little bit annoying if that continues there for Lackey. I can definitely tell that one. But we'll see what we can do here moving forward, if that kind of changes or not. But Tyler, looking promising for this fourth leg here.
Yep. And it would extend it out to a 3-1 lead. So the first little separation between the two players. And what does he do on dart 3?
Goes for it. Goes for the old win.
I don't know if I like it.
Why not? He's got an opportunity here. He's fine.
Yeah, I guess Johnny's not really going to come off that anyway.
Nah, I mean, he's got a decent run here, 80-point lead, but I think this one should be going Tyler's way. He should go ahead and point up just a hair, but those 18s have been going quite well for him.
Yeah, he gives him a chance.
He does give him a chance. I would have probably stayed on those 18s just to solidify you're probably coming back, but here we go.
He's saying, I know you're handsome, but are you devilishly handsome?
That could cost him, and it's not going to. Took that risk.
Of course, he walks in the last one. Yep. And he gets the reward at the end of the day. It was a tough ask, to be fair, but Tyler Henze asked the question, and Johnny Lackey can't answer there. 3-1 lead for the young pup, who is, again, probably the favorite heading into this just based on averages and his run in Division II last season to get third, when he looked like a dominant force throughout the majority of it.
How about that? I mean, yeah, that last one came into play a little bit there, but only a 3.14 there for Lackey, and still had an opportunity to try to take the leg.
Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know that we are live here, and we are giving away, and A to Z Darts is doing a live stream giveaway tonight for a $15 gift certificate to their website. Let us know in the chat, who do you have in this match? Let us know where you're tuning in from. We love to see those things. Sean Green, Will Stewart, as we get a boom goes the dynamite right out the gate from Tyler Henze. The boy is on a roll. But yeah, just leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page to be entered in for your chance to win that $15 gift certificate to a-cdarts.com. Even if you don't play darts, I bet you have a friend that does.
Well, I was about to say we're at 2-2, but now it's 3-2. 3 9 marks for Tyler Henze and 2 yawns for Nick Teixeira, who's keeps yawning in our ear. Oh, he's at 3? So 3-3.
Oh, for sure.
3-3.
This season, he has been used to not having us be able to hear him. So this is the first reminder for him of many reminders, I'm sure, out the rest of the season, that, yes, we can hear your yawns in our headset. And my goodness, for someone who's been doing commentary for 6 nights straight, it's driving me insane.
I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't care.
All right.
Well, all right. As Tyler
my headset stopped working. I'm out of here.
Tyler's making a stand. Look at this, folks. 7-3-3 compared to Johnny Lackey's 3-3-3 as Tyler makes a run here in the 5th leg.
Yeah, 7-3-3 is okay, but going second, it's got to be better if he wants to confirm he's going to win that leg.
Well, needs to.
Got it. 7.20. This is Division 2 of the CSC Challenge Series, folks. 7.20 from the man with a plan in one hand, Tyler Henze.
Fantastic verbiage there from the English teacher, Sean Green.
That wasn't the one-liner either.
That was just classic. That was just classic. As we'll continue on here, Lackey gets the start. Starts off with the 20. He's definitely not
work.
Yeah, but say he's lacking. He's not lacking a 9 mark anymore, is he?
No, he is not. Bloom goes the flower. Johnny Lackey getting on the board. Usually you do Broom goes to janitor. You haven't done that in a couple seasons.
I haven't. It ran its course.
So much. Yeah. Well, so has the other thing. But here we are. What are you trying to say? I love how mom and dad are in the chat watching along. Darts is quite the family affair in the Henze family. Although I'm pretty sure Kara doesn't play. But I guess I don't know that for a fact.
They were just talking about, I was just talking with her about getting her in a dart league. Cause I said, next time I sign up for a no cap singles, I want all 3 Henzes. I don't want 2. I don't want 1. I want the 2 good Henzes and the best Henze, Kara. That's what I said. And so hopefully she starts getting into it.
Well, there we go.
Do you think Rick and Tyler want mom there too? I mean, I wouldn't mind. My mother-in-law plays darts with us, and
I'm pretty sure she's
an absolute hilarious person. I know she's there, but I mean, like, playing. Well, that's the second 9 mark for the Houstonian, Mr. Johnny Lackey.
Second goes the Texan. Second of the leg.
And Tyler Henze. Ooh, just a 7. Just a 7 here in Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. And this is what Johnny Lackey is mentioning when you'll hear from his interview later on. He's like, yep, this is the same. Gets it done with another 6. Kara, you're my spirit animal now too. So I definitely can't play like for real. So it might as well be fun.
Lackey's opportunity here to make his stand and get on the board once again.
Hey, the family dynamics dictate all that. Dart players are definitely not a little stitious, but they are superstitious. And there we go. Johnny Lackey makes it 4-3. The Texans not going away. 4-2. Sorry, he'd already changed the scoreboard. You were so quick on changing the scoreboard, Nick. Well done.
Did I just get a compliment like on the CSC? That's so nice.
Yeah, then you ruined it by speaking.
Yeah, I had something to say, but I figured I'd keep my mouth shut on that one. I'm playing the
good start from Tyler. Eric, there's not an issue with Tyler's machines. His machines are working perfectly. The only thing that's wrong with Tyler is the birth defect and the fact that they do not have a camera package.
Sean!
Boom goes the dynamite from Johnny Lackey. I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding.
That was absolutely atrocious, Sean.
That was all right, fine. There's nothing wrong with Tyler. He knows that.
Immediately apologize, please.
Oh, I do. I apologize.
Oh my God.
It wasn't bad. Guys, I promise that they are good friends of me. So
oh my.
Good friends. There you go. See, Rick's crying, laughing. Woo! Good thing we got that away. Woo! We're good. You guys reacting like I took it too far. He goes, that was epic. There you go. See?
Oh my Lord.
Sometimes you gotta take the chances, you know? Sometimes you gotta take the chances.
Oh my, okay.
Mama, we love him the way he is too, just so you know.
Boys, can we go ahead and get back to the battle for the better hand here, the hand sim or the hand solo? That's what I want to focus on.
Okay, you're stopping. Just stop now. We're not doing this tonight, fellas. We're not doing this tonight. Okay? We are not doing this. I swear. But right now.
My goodness, look at this. Tyler Henze. Boom goes the dynamite. And Johnny's firing back. Guys, is this Division 1 or Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series? Back-to-back-to-back 9s for these two players. 7.0 playing a 6.0. And Tyler's back in it. Oh, look at him on the bottom of the screen. He really wanted it so bad. And then the step back, he didn't really take his time. Trip 5 on the last start.
I need a little bit more time there, but
wow.
Lackey to take advantage, and sure enough, he does. Big darts from Johnny Lackey, even though it's just a 5 mark. A 5 mark will do in this circumstance. What can Tyler answer back with?
Maybe
what
a 9.
Can he answer back with?
Oh, it's 7. Mike Maloney, oh sure, misses an 18 now.
I think
Mike.
I think the best conversation we've ever had with Mike was after Rick and Tyler took him and Gates down at the Tournament of Champions. And he says, I played that kid a lot, and he's never freaking done that. He never freaking done that. And, well, he continues to do it there, bud.
Can you imagine if it was Mike that threw the 7-3-3 and lost in the King Seat match of the Booyah Cup?
Oh, we would
never hear the end of it.
Never, ever hear the end of it.
Alex Bowman, you know what he said? He goes, well, I had a couple of 5 marks in there, so I could have thrown better. I counted up, by the way. Shooting at triples in, I believe it was 8 rounds. Boom goes the dynamite from Tyler Henze again. In 8 rounds, they only missed 8 darts at a triple.
Well, this
between the two of them.
This is an absolutely insane leg right here. How about that? Round 9, 6-5 or 6-3-3, 6-3-3. They both had 2 9s apiece.
And 8-8-0 on the scoreboard. So this could not be any closer.
And by the way, I just said pieces. 2 9s apiece.
Like Reese's Pieces?
Yeah, that was a total whoopsies.
Carlos tuned in again from Colombia. Hola, Carlos. ¿Cómo estás?
You're an English teacher there, Sean. Let's keep it.
Cállate, puto.
Okay. Whoa. 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 Sean.
Sorry.
All right, guys.
I only know hello and then curse words. Sorry about that. My bad.
Okay. This was absolutely. I apologize, everybody. Sean is absolutely out of his gourd tonight.
It's the 6th night in a row streaming. Sorry.
Please.
I'm a little slap happy tired.
Please forgive us.
You know,
they're turning into darts after dark real quick.
It's nighttime here. No, I didn't. I was talking specifically to one person that I'm staring at the entire time we're streaming.
Oh my gosh. Well, how about that nice 6
over
mark
1,000
there from Tyler as we continue on with this great leg here from Tyler Henze.
Good old non-sleep. That's what's going on here, guys. But you guys are here for it. Tyler Henze's here for it. Takes the 5-2 lead, and man, you know, I think it's a good time for everyone to take a break. Just take a step back and relax and think about everything that they've said tonight.
Okay. Well, yeah, probably so. Sean is
just because I give a joke to our Spanish speakers does not mean that you need to be upset about it. All right.
Tyler is just wrecking shop here so far in this leg, 5-2, as he's putting on quite the performance here. Let's see if he can continue on or if Johnny Lackey is going to have an answer. Find out next, folks, after these interviews with our players. We'll be right back. William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Teixeira. We'll see you in a minute.
My name's Johnny Lackey, playing out of the stadium and playing for Star City Amusements.
Well, you hear the man, the doctor must be in. Johnny Lackey, welcome back to the CSC Challenger Series. It's a pleasure to have you back on our show, and how's it feel to be back once again?
It's great. These dart players are coming out of nowhere, so it's rough.
Now, looking into the start of the season here, right? You're looking at that Division II lineup. Out of all 32 players, where would you have rated yourself preseason out of that 32? What seed would you have given yourself?
Realistically, probably around 4, maybe 5. Went from a high 4.7 to from 4.8 to a 4.5, 4.4, and then back up to a 4.5, and luckily got back in. I needed one good week of league that was moving my average, and I had a real good week that jumped me back up. So, because I almost didn't make it.
Well, you did make it, and the 4th seed's a fair position, right? Considering you have the 4th highest average. But tonight, you face the number 1 highest average in Tyler Henze. The kid has a lot going for him right now. What's going to be your game plan to best him?
To best him, I'd pay somebody up there to slam his hand in the door. But no, man, just got to play my game. I got to teach him like we teach all our kids. You know, he's a great kid, but when I say treat him like we treat our kids, is when you play him, you play to beat him. You don't just let him win, because I know his dad don't let him win.
Anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Man, I appreciate the support. The last few weeks, I've gotten a lot of support, a lot of people following and coming to see me play at the one bar. They're going to have it on the TVs at the one bar. You know, got to root on Gerald because he's going to be there playing his match. But appreciate all the support and hope to do well.
Well, you heard it here, guys. We're excited to have Johnny Lackey back on our show once again, a CSC legend and a Houstonian with some great darting prowess. We're excited, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
I'm Johnny Lackey, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
All customers that purchase our March 2024 Dart of the Month special will automatically be entered into a raffle to win a set of Target Bolide Void darts. Winner's choice to the soft tip 18 gram number 10 model or steel tip 22 gram 01 or 03 models. Congrats again, by the way, to Joe Niedert, who won last month's giveaway. Our March Dart of the Month features the entire Target HEMA darts range, which is marked way down, providing an awesome savings for you guys all month long. I already did an in-depth review of the full HEMA range 2 years ago. Watch that video on our YouTube page at AZ Darts. Since I've already thrown all of the different HEMA models, I asked Duke to grab me my personal favorite set, which is the Model 03 23 gram steel. Thank you, Duke. Do a quick test throw with the Target K-Flex system on here. Oh man, I just missed the 3 in the red, I think. Well, you've got 5 barrel variants to choose from. Let's focus in on here. All completely different grip reference points in the HEMA range, all fitted with smooth silver Swiss points, striking bold radial grooves all throughout. Just a sick range for the sale price. That's it for now, folks. Head on over to A2ZDarts.com, click on the Dart of the Month banner on our homepage to make your HEMA purchase and enter our raffle. And yes, we ship internationally. The checkout cart will calculate shipping for you overseas, guys and gals. Thanks for watching.
My name is Tyler Henze. I throw out of the Rustic Saloon, and I play for Midwest Coin Concepts.
Well, Tyler Henze, welcome back to the CSC Challenger Series. We're ecstatic to have you back on our show. You're currently 2 for 2 on streamed matches here for the CSC. First off, how does it feel to be back?
Great. I love this tournament. I love how it's ran, and I'm excited to play darts again.
Well, you are always one of the most promising players in any bracket you're in, given your age and darting prowess as well. Looking at the start of the season, preseason, 1 through 32, where would you have rated yourself amongst the Division II players?
I don't know, like 15 to 10, anywhere around there.
Well, it is good to know you're staying humble, as you're currently number 1 in average. So that is great to hear after going into week 3 currently. Tonight, you're actually facing the number 4 average in Johnny Lackey, a CSC veteran in his own right. What's going to be your game plan to come out on top?
Just stay focused, throw my darts that I know I have. I know Lackey's a really, really good shot, but I feel like if I can be more focused than he is and just stay cool and always be hydrated.
And then our jaws dropped when we saw Rick Henze drop out 17th to 24th here in Division 1. I mean, he's a multi-time finalist and a guy that always usually will make a top 3, top 5 run. What are your thoughts on that finish? And does that actually give you extra motivation to help carry the torch here?
It does. Seeing him, I was sitting right by him when he was playing his match against Gates, and it was every leg they're going back to back. It's like Dad would win one leg because he started, and then Gates would win one leg. But it was just a challenge for him, and I know he had fun. We laughed a lot during it, but it's just Gates is one of those guys where you can't have it close, or else he will hit more triples than you and take the leg.
Certainly agree there, as I have a 0% win rate against Leonard Gates as well. I'm sorry, Rick. I didn't mean to do that to you. All right, now circling back here, anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Thank you, everybody, for the support. My parents for letting me play this game that we all love, and everyone that comes to watch. Just thank everybody and hope we put on a good show for you guys.
Well, I have zero doubt in my mind that this is going to be a good show, so I just want to make that clear from the get-go. Tyler, you always put on an electric performance. You're going against the great veteran. This is bound to be a good duel in Division 2. Tyler, we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
I'm Han Solo, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Welcome back, everyone. Here we go. Once again, it's Johnny Lackey taking on Tyler Henze. And right now, Tyler has the 5-2 advantage after a very good display here with two hefty rounds, a 7-2 and a 6-0 in that pre-interview performance here. What do you think, Sean?
Yeah, I mean, Johnny's not doing much wrong. Tyler is just hammering him when he gets the opportunity. I'm sure Johnny's thinking back to like, I should have shot better in this leg or this leg, but he's had a couple of fantastic legs out there, and Tyler just closing the door or just taking it to a next gear. But 5-2 is still really there for the taking for Johnny Lackey. He's not even in PPD player advantage rule yet. He'd have to go down one more leg before that's actually even in play. So out of the break, anything can still happen. I'm expecting it still to be a good dogfight.
Yeah, and we've had some good legs overall. Right now, we're sitting at nine marks overall for the evening. So good stuff. We'll see what happens here in the latter parts of this match. Can Johnny make his stand, or will Tyler run away with this one? Let's find out.
Yeah, and huge shout out to the chat who is pointing this out, that both Tyler and Johnny are fantastic interviews. Johnny is very dry, hilarious sense of humor. Just throwing in the one-liner on the PED usage, I thought was just perfectly timed. And then Tyler, again, just a great kid.
Semi-decent. No, I'm just kidding. He's a great kid indeed. Looking forward to seeing where he can go with this game and where he just goes in life in general. We'll find out. But Johnny, up to the 20s. Big stuff there. Good hit. 5 mark it is.
Braswell commenting in there, lost to Cooper Olsen because I'm pretty sure he's on PEDs. So awesome, Braswell. Unfortunately, bowing out here. We saw him play Tyler Weehee, I believe, the week prior.
So there you go, folks. That just tells you how difficult this season is. There's already a season 1 player from last season out in season 2. It's crazy how this is turning out to be. All right, so Lackey stepping up, has the higher ground, attacks the 17s on dart 1. And he's going to give Tyler an opportunity to get back in this thing.
Get back in this thing is scary because Tyler has a firm advantage of this match so far, and here's why. Well, Henze's averaging a 5.25 overall compared to Johnny Lackey's 4.54 currently. So, yeah, he's taking over. We'll see.
Scotty, it's Wednesday night, bud. Sorry to break that news to you. If you think tomorrow is Friday, please, I just want you to lower your expectations for tomorrow, okay? You still got 2 more days of work, not 1. And I'm so sorry. Cheyenne Bland, what's up? Hope you're doing well. And
okay, so
hope you're doing as well as Tyler Henze. My goodness, boom goes to the dynamite for the Minnesotan.
Took a shot there to close the door, tied up in points. And look at this. It's going to pay off for him. Tyler has full reign to point on these 17s and stay on them if he so chooses, or just kind of continue on with the 16s, 15s. I'd hammer him away.
He was aggressive on dart 1. He went at the 16s on the first start because he had a single 7. But knowing full well that he'd come back to his bailout plan, 17s, and racks up a whole bunch of those.
Well, he's going to take hold of this one, it seems, as he can now go with these 16s and 15s and be just fine. Look at that.
You mean like that?
Exactly like that.
I'm telling you, it's my favorite transfer in darts, the 16-15. When you get the feel of that weight down on the first dart and it's just the same weight, you just got to move over.
I've said it numerous times before, but I'm going to keep saying it again. I mean, those 16s and 15s, you can make a stand on a lot of legs if you have a firm grasp of those, and I keep saying that. You need to get rid of it, but no, good performance there. 5.19 there from Tyler Henze as he takes a 6-2 advantage over Johnny Lackey.
Keeping up the unreal play, and I'm gonna say this: Johnny Lackey was hoping to bring his A game. It's probably his B game right now, maybe B minus depending on the leg. But for Tyler, he's playing his A game, and it's gonna be tough to beat Tyler Henze anytime he's playing that.
I'd 5+ average. Scotty Johnson just completely copy pasted and changed Thursday, Wednesday. Said, "What are you talking about?"
I love it, Scotty. I just want to make sure that there was not a situation where you thought it was Friday tomorrow. No one wants to wake up that way, and only it'd be Thursday. I'd rather burst that bubble before you get a chance to dream.
So, I mean, looking at this match here, looking at the Tyler and Johnny dichotomy that's going on, right? I feel like Tyler is showing the higher ceiling and Johnny is showing the lowest floor right now. That's really where you're seeing these like random legs from Johnny where he's hanging in the 4-5 or 5+ and ends the legs as a 3-1, 3-2. We've seen that for 2 legs now, if not more. So it's one of those things where Johnny, if you were to ask him what number letter grade this game is getting, it's getting a C+ at best, just because he's very well aware. He's very well aware. He's very hard on himself. Right. So that's going to be the difference maker. Is Johnny knows it's not that he needs to really raise that high gear that much more. As Tyler Henze just goes ahead and hits that 18 like he's playing Maloney again. But that's the one thing for Johnny, getting those bad legs up, not falling off, after a first few rounds or taking a first few rounds to get settled in. He won't have that kind of time with Tyler. And the moment where he starts pressing Tyler doesn't give him the freebie legs, like where he starts to fall off. I feel like this match score could flip very quickly.
Look at that aggressive play again from Tyler Henze, and it's paying off. I mean, that's guts. That's confidence to shoot at the 20s on dart too. Because that could have easily been a very dumb shot. But when you hit it, wow, what a smart play that was.
Well, winner of this one will take on either Tyler Weehee or Josh Cressini. And how about this? Just some mentionables for you. 1 is Tyler Henze on the scoreboard. 2 is Tyler Weehee. So that could be a potential good matchup coming up. If we see Henze come out on top like he's showing this dominant performance right now, but that's a little preemptive because either one, if Johnny comes out on top.
No.
What was that?
It looked like a Robin Hood with the way that it landed in the bottom of the 3. Sorry.
Yeah, but I was about to say, either way, I mean, if Johnny comes out on top here, we've got a 2 versus 5 matchup, which is still appetizing.
Yep. Yeah. Is Tyler and Tyler the new Luke and Luke? Well, we'll find out.
For us, for Partners Promoting Darts, maybe. Just to give you a full breakdown, Tyler Henze, number 1, 4.95. Tyler Weehee, number 2, 4.82. Shane Watson, number 3, with a 4.79. Jake Smith in that 4th position with a 4.77, and then Johnny with that 4.71. So,
a lot of people ask, like, what do you have? Where do you have to be to be qualified for this? And like average wise, and I can just tell you, there's one player across both divisions that's averaging below a 4. And that one player won 4 legs total. So you got to be definitely above a 4. And there's like the floor for Division 2. Division 1, it might be a 5 at this point to actually compete up near the top, unless you're Porky and just win with mediocrity across the board, but still timing everything perfectly. And I'm just kidding. A 4.95 is not mediocre. It is in Division 1 when it comes to averages, but not overall. Henze wins another one. He's up 7-2 now, and This is going a different way than Johnny wanted it to go after the break. PPD player event rule is in effect, though.
Yeah, and a 5.88 there from Tyler. Just continues to truck on with a good performance.
Raising up the average again. He might shatter his own record for best single week record in Season 2 or in Division 2.
He may. Just a reminder, everybody, today's raffle is a $15 gift certificate to A2ZDarts.com. Comment if you haven't. Give us that big like. You can get entered into tonight's raffle. You never know. That's straight cash into your pocket. You can use on A2ZDarts.com to get your next favorite barrel, maybe a new dartboard, whatever it may be. And don't forget, $45 equals free shipping to your house.
So with all of that information, March is here, and so is the new Dart of the Month. Enjoy a $15 discount on all Target Henze darts this March. So you can get $30 off. You win that gift card and the discount. Boom. All customers that buy a set of Henze darts will automatically be entered into a special raffle to win a set of Target Bolide Void darts. The raffle ends April 1st. That's no joke. And the winner will get their choice of soft tip 18 grams or steel tip 22 grams. And also, show your appreciation this Women's History Month by thanking every woman that you see at any point in time, at any point in the day, without being creepy, by shopping A to Z Darts collection of women in darts. Or you can celebrate Dimitri Vandenberg's recent UK Open title by adding his merch to your collection. That's not related to the Women of the Month thing, though. For those interested in a unique barrel style, check out A to Z Darts sponsored player Ed Chambers' Oscillate 2 darts by 180. After you finish shopping, go ahead and read up on the newest blog entries about win more soft tip players. Just click the banner on their website and check out their resources tab.
Well, Henze taking a chance here. Yes, he will.
Of course he is.
Back down for more. Good 7.
He's crazy.
He's putting on a show here tonight. Tyler Henze could get away with this performance in Division 1 and be that top echelon player as well. 4.95 is going to be up there in the averages. What, top 10? Top 15 easy in Division 1.
Like I said, Tyler Henze coming in tonight is averaging the same thing as a top 4 player in Division 1 right now, a 4.95. And he is throwing way better than that right this second.
Wow.
It's tough. That's going to be tough to beat no matter who you are.
Yeah,
even if you are the most handsome guy in darts.
If we had a sports book on this, Tyler Henze would definitely be the front runner right now, and by a hefty margin.
You're not wrong.
I'll be taking bets if you want to send them my way. No guarantees on getting it back. Just kidding.
Dan Jones in the chat.
Dan, yeah, absolutely. Yep.
I beat you to it. Hey, Sean Green, are the ladies coming back soon? Well, I don't know why you're asking Sean. He never knows where the ladies are. But I will say season 2 of the WCS, or whatever the name may end up being, is June 10th through August 5th. So, yeah, that's going to be this season wraps up right around mid-May. And then right in the start of June, we go right into the WCS. So you guys aren't going to see these long breaks anymore. Most really, we try to aim for less than 3 weeks total breaks between shows, it looks like. And that's the plan, is to keep rolling out shows and doing stuff.
There you go. Yeah. We'll continue trucking on. Numerous stuff coming your way, including this weekend's PPD Nationals. Don't forget about that. Singles, doubles, triples, and bonus pool action. Remind yourself, set that a reminder. Tune in.
About 3:30 or so on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I can't wait for the women to come back. I was just thinking, like, hot girl summer could be the theme. Like, bring that back. Maybe a pool party.
Oh boy.
If throw floaties on their arms.
Mind out of the gutter, Sean.
That's not out of the gutter.
Oh, sorry. Tyler Henze, though, needing 3 bowls to take another win here and make this an 8-2 matchup. You're welcome, Sean.
I mean, and you see Johnny Lackey just clapping. He thinks it's over. There's still 1 leg left. It's 8-2 right now, but he's also just clapping because the performance that Tyler Henze's putting in is just it's unbeatable right now for Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny.
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet, Johnny. 1 leg at least left.
Johnny, I don't know if you know this. You might be new to this, but the 9 is because he won the diddle. The diddle always counts for a leg.
Don't pick on that.
Well, we usually get that question anyway. It's a good time as ever to bring it back up.
Well, Lackey starts off with a 7.
Yep. And Tyler starts off with a 7 because that's just how he's throwing right now, unconscious at this point. It's amazing that a 19-year-old can have this much control and confidence in this game. Johnny Lackey is a seasoned veteran who's been around this game for a long time and accomplished very much in this game and still can and still does. So, yeah, this is a shellacking that I don't think anyone was expecting. Even though you know how talented Tyler is, you also know how talented Johnny is. I didn't think there was going to be much in this, bud.
I mean, to follow that up, I mean, we talked about it earlier. Tyler has always played below his standard on the streamed remote matches. This time, he didn't struggle the same. And that's the difference. Is I feel like it's not even that he raised his game as much as this is the game he normally has been doing, and he's getting used to doing under the spotlight, which is truly terrifying if you're playing against him in the CSC.
Cooper Olsen finally responding to Austin Braswell's comment.
Don't throw that out there. Lackey's putting in a good performance here, trying to stomp his foot in the ground and say,
yeah, but here comes Tyler doing Tyler things.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to put in a 9 here.
Of course he is. It's got to be like, he's like, really? Like, just one leg. I just want to win easily. Look at this. He's backing it up because he hit a single 16 and not a triple that it registered as. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you cannot see his screen at all. I'm sure no one can. And for him to have the sportsmanship as well to do that in that moment, you expect it, right? But it just adds another level to his class.
Yeah, exactly. That he's able to do that. And, you know, he knows, hey, chances are he's going to have numerous chances at a win here, no matter what. And he knows the right way to do it, the wrong way to do it, and he's choosing the right way. And good on the young man for doing that. Great sportsmanship. You love to see that.
Yeah, it's definitely those moments in competition where real, true personality can come out, right?
Yeah.
And show its face. And so to have the highest class in those moments is difficult to do, honestly.
That's more than I would do. Tyler. I mean, I'd take the points and then I'd kick him in the shin on the way to the board.
Yep. Be like, no, I'm taking my bad. Yep.
Oh yeah, what happened there? Looks like you're gonna have to shoot from a chair the rest of the time.
I mean, he has to shoot with one hand, so Johnny should have some sort of disadvantage. Does only take one hand to shoot, though. Beautiful thing about this game, Tyler Henze is as equal and beyond equal because of his talent and mind in this type of sport.
Well, he knows he needs a double at least, and then he can take a shot at one of these numbers, but not going to be, as Johnny will have this leg, make it 8-3.
Don't call it a comeback, but there's the first. He's going to need a lot more of 5+ and a lot more of 4-2-9s out of Tyler. But he gets a couple more legs in a row of going first, so you never know. PPD player advantage rule.
So I'm going to put you guys on the spot here. Who's going to be our King Seat match for Division 1?
Oh.
Yeah, I want to make you guys double predict real
Jules
quick.
Danny.
Yep.
Jules Danny? You guys heard it here.
Yep.
They're in agreement.
Well, that was easy because and I don't mean it's easy to like pick between those. JC Martinez can definitely beat Danny. We saw how he can play, and Porky can definitely beat Jules. There's no doubt about that on either side. It's just if you're looking at the favorite in both matches overall, it's going to be those two guys, average wise and plus. So that's kind of a logical decision, but you never know. the confidence for both those guys right now. It just seems like it's that plus the talent is really going to be really hard to beat. And that's a horse
Definitely
of a different color. Henze throws in a white horse.
Big marks there from Tyler.
And Johnny only responds with a 5.
It's number 8 for Tyler Henze this evening. And yeah, he's running away with this one here.
We see him rolling.
Hayton. Oh my gosh, you were way too late there, bud.
I don't think he was on live.
Thank goodness, because that was atrocious as well. Both you guys have terrible singing voices, and don't do it again. As Tyler, single 15. Will he take his chance for the win? I think he will. Double to take this victory.
And Johnny's last 3 darts on the winner's side might be that hat trick right there. Tyler Henze gets it done, a 5.31 to end it. And the kid is so good. And Johnny Lackey just ran into a buzzsaw named Tyler Henze tonight.
You were not lying there. Tyler put on quite the display here as we'll take away that scoreboard so you can see his chest. There we go. Sorry, Nick, I had to give you something. No, here we go.
See his chest, so
good stuff. Great stuff from Tyler. I'm telling you, it's another fantastic display from Tyler Henze here. A 5.26 is what I'm coming up with for him. That's quite the display. He had a 5.29 already, now a 5.26. He's definitely going to retain that top spot in our NPR rankings for Division II.
Who beats him on the winner's side? Is there anyone that does?
I don't know, man. He's looking really good for a win here. If he just continues trucking on and keeps that right mindset to win overall, I think that he's got this bad boy wrapped up. But don't lose that mindset. Take it one game at a time, one leg at a time sometimes, and hopefully you can come out with a W.
Yeah, we got so much left to go in both divisions, and the storylines are already turning up to be exactly what we expected, which was what we didn't expect. Yeah. Top 4, the last I'm gonna guess it's all 5 seasons has never seen these 4 players have never been in the top 4. I think that has to be correct pretty much. So, it's cool to see the new players come in and have the success that they're able to have in this. And it's always cool to kind of push the limit even further every time. And I just want to give a huge handout, a shout out to the players themselves for continuing to also reach new heights and new levels and push themselves to how cool this is starting to become, because it's them who is bringing the show, and it's us who just gets to just show you all the amazing things they're doing. It's honestly, it gets better and better every time, and it's the players that continue to improve.
They definitely continue to improve, and boy, oh boy, I'm looking forward to the seasons throughout as we just keep getting better and better and better and better performances from all our individuals involved. So, folks, Monday night, more action here, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. JC Martinez, Danny Baggish. You don't want to miss that match, as JC's been putting on quite the show, and we all know what Danny can do as well. So tune in Monday night, 8 p.m. Central Time here, folks. Partners Promoting Darts, USA Darts, either or, Facebook, YouTube, we got you covered. Join us Monday night. We'll see you later, folks. William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Teixeira. Take care.
I'm going to bed.